The Ariana Grande album. Oh my god, Eternal Sunshine. Hello and welcome back to Rosalia's Corner. My name is Rosalia and we are literally sat in my corner. This setup is my beautiful office, which I've worked on for absolutely ages, and you might have seen some of it in my vlog the other day. I mean, it is gorgeous, and I think it makes for a beautiful setup for these kind of sit-downy, talky videos. So today's a different kind of video that I've never done before. It's a March favourites video. It is now the end of March, which means it's about to be Easter, so happy Easter if you celebrate that. And I thought I'd share a few of my favourite products this month, or just favourite forms of media that I've been enjoying, just basically anything through March that I've used that I've really enjoyed. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up, because that really helps with just me finding my audience and people who like me. So now that's all out of the way with, let's get into it. I have a notebook which is gorgeous. Like, look at all the pretty little hearts on the edge of the paper. I think is beautiful. I think I got it from the range during the Valentine's Day products and stuff. So they don't sell it anymore, I don't think. But this is filled with my favourites for March, so if I'm glancing down, that's why. I've split all my favourites into 3 different categories. I've got self-care, media, and food. So they're all a bunch of random different things, but they're the things I've enjoyed throughout March, so I thought I'd share them with you. Number 1, self-care. If you've been watching my vlogs, you may know that I've spoken about my skin and how I'm trying to get into like a good skincare routine. I don't know if you can even tell if my skin's been improving. I've kind of stopped skincaring for a little bit, but it's fine. But one of the things that I found that I loved out of all the products that I've been using on my face, it's the e.l.f. Skin brand, the Blemish Breakthrough product, Blemish Fighting Spot Gel. It's a lot. But this is what it looks like. And I'm not even kidding, I put this stuff on before bed. The next morning I wake up, any really red, intense spots or blemishes that I have really do seem to go down overnight. So I do try to put it on in the morning as well after a face wash when I remember. And I love it. It says it's with 1% salicylic acid. I don't know a lot about self-care, face, routine-y products and the ingredients. I'm not very well knowledge in that area. But this product I will vouch for because it works. It comes like this and you unscrew it. It's got a little bubble bit on the end. And you literally, if I have a spot like here, you literally just like roll it like that onto your face, and it's a little bit wet. You can kind of see, I think. It quickly absorbs into the skin, it dries on, you don't need to touch it or anything because you can do it all with the rolly thing. And you can kind of tell I've used quite a bit of it. I don't know if you can, but that was fully to the top and now we're there. And I only bought this like 2.5 weeks ago maybe. I'm very impressed with this product. On to the next. So my second thing in self-care, which I don't know if the rest of these class as self-care, but I'm putting it under the same category, is my hair. Now, there's not any products I've really been using on my hair, but I do dye my hair quite frequently. I had blonde hair for a very long time, like a good couple of years, 2 or 3 years now. And then in December, right before New Year, I was just fed up and I ended up just dyeing my hair pink on top of the blonde. And now, I mean, I washed it the other day and the pink's definitely faded, but you can kind of see, I mean, there's colour, isn't there? It's not blonde, it is just like a pastel-y pink now. When I dyed my hair, after the first maybe 2 washes, my hair doesn't get greasy too quickly, so I can afford to wait about a week to wash it. Maybe that's a bit long, but in the ballpark of 4 to 6 days. I'm not even kidding. After I'd washed my hair maybe 2 or 3 times, I used the Live box dyes. That's just convenient and cheap and easy for me to use. And I mixed 2 colours together. I can't remember which are the exact ones, but I'll put a photo here or something. I just did half and half of each product. And when I first put it on, I'll put a photo here, my hair colour was so intensely bright that I just felt very overwhelmed. And I did not like it, and I hated going outside, and I just wanted to hide my hair because it just did not suit me. After 2 washes, it faded a lot more, and it went to this really nice, light purpley kind of pinky colour. And I went outside randomly, and I'm not even kidding, 2 store workers complimented my hair in the same day. 2 completely separate stores. And I was just like, oh, That's so nice, because I didn't think my hair looked any different from when I first dyed it, really. It just was a little bit faded. It was a lot more brighter than this. But I was just like, wow, people are complimenting me on my hair. So one of my favorites from March is specifically, after dyeing my hair, the wash between 2 to 3. I don't know, it just made me really happy, so I just thought I'd mention that. My third one for self-care is I got new bedding. I went to Dunelm and I just felt like me and my boyfriend were in need of just some new, nice, fresh spring bedding. I love it. It's white, it's like a little diamond florally pattern. We also got a pink bed topper, like the flat sheet underneath, and then matching pink pillows. I just love it. It feels so feminine and spring and fresh, and it's just like, oh, I love it. And to be honest, there is nothing better than getting in nice fresh bed sheets after a nice relaxing bath. It was just a good time. It was a good purchase. And then my last one for self-care is staying off my phone. Now I can't say I've done this for the whole of March, but I've tried it for like the past 2-3 days where I'm going on very periodically. And I specifically mean for social media, because TikTok, Instagram, Facebook have all been doing my head in. There's so much negativity online. There's so many people being mean to each other, and I literally can't stand it. And not even being mean to me, like I just feel the people's energy very strongly. And if people are just having angry comments between each other and there's comment wars, and it's just very overwhelming to be not even a part of. And also scrolling on TikTok all the time, you just go doing this. You're just doing this. Sometimes you're not even watching and your brain isn't having time to focus what it's looking at. It's just like, oh, don't want to look at that, don't want to look at that, don't look at that. Sometimes you're shown things you're genuinely interested in, like I see things about Taylor Swift or scrapbooking, or you know, there's things where the algorithm is catered towards my interests. And then there's the other side where it's just people ranting about things. It's just people doing things that I'm not interested in, but I'm still there scrolling past every single one. And my screen time, should I find my screen time? Okay, I'm gonna go through last week and I'm just gonna go through how long I spent on TikTok between Monday the 18th of March to Sunday the 24th of March. This is just 1 week alone, okay? So on Monday, I spent 4 hours and 17 minutes. On Tuesday, I spent 3 hours and 47 minutes. On Wednesday, I spent 2 hours and 48 minutes. On Thursday, I spent 4 hours and 16 minutes. On Friday, I spent 5 hours and 19 minutes. On the Saturday, I spent 3 hours and 14 minutes. And on the Sunday, I spent 3 hours and 13 minutes. As a rough guess from me just sitting here right now, I've spent 24 hours on TikTok in 7 days. That means I spent 1 whole day on TikTok of the week. I lost a whole day of my week to TikTok. That's mad. I lost a whole day of my life to an app that I wasn't even doing anything on. I was just doing this. That's really bad. So on, I don't know when it was, maybe Friday, when I had that realization, I was like, okay, I need to reel it in a little bit because my brain, I couldn't fall asleep. My brain's just constantly overworked. It's painful. Let's go to this week now. I'll show you the times that I've cut back on TikTok since Monday to today. On Monday, I spent 4 minutes on TikTok. I know, 4 minutes. Yesterday, I spent 46 minutes on the app, so a bit more than 4. But considering I had 5 hours, you can't blame me. And then today, I mean, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? Today, I've already spent more. Today, I'm at 52 minutes. Being off your phone is a very good thing for your mind, first and foremost, and just for your life. So if you take one thing from this video, have 2 days where you just limit yourself on TikTok, on Instagram. Watch long form content on YouTube because I find that really helps me wind down and relax. With those things in mind, that brings me to my second topic, media. Because I've been spending some time away from my phone and I've been trying to find other ways to get that little endorphin boost in my brain, I've been resorting to Switch games, to YouTube and television. So I thought I'd share with you my favorite long form content that I've been engaging with. The first 2 are actually Switch games. I have a Switch Lite, as you can see, and I've literally bought this in the middle of the pandemic when everyone else did. I'm not much of a gamer. I've never enjoyed playing games. I really find it a struggle because I always want to win. I'm a very competitive kind of person. There's no point in the game to me if I can't reach the goal. So I kind of struggled with games for a very long time.
Now my Switch is updating, the Switch is updating, the console's gonna restart, the console is restarting, the console is restarting, the console is restarting.
I downloaded a game called Witchy Life Story. It looks like this. It's the first game I've downloaded that I whizzed through. I completed the game in about 3 days, I think. It's a very, very quick game. And I think I paid around £16 for it, so it's quite pricey for a very short game. I was very disappointed when I finished the game, not because I didn't love it, but because it felt like I whizzed through the entire thing. And I think I just disappointed myself that I didn't spend more time reading all the dialogue and just really investing myself into the world. But I think I'm gonna do a YouTube video about my favorite Switch games I've played so far since getting into the Switch world. So I don't want to say too much about it right now, but I will say that you play as a little schoolgirl witch kind of person, and you get opportunities to have romance plots, friendship plots, meet the people of this new town that you're in, and you basically have to create potions for the people of this town. And you have little tasks that you have to do every day leading up to this festival, spring festival, winter harvest festival, I don't know. And I loved it. The art style is so cute. You get to create your own little avatar who's a little witch. This is my character that I created, and this is what I love about the game. It's the art. The art style is so adorable and there's so much detail put into it. You can literally create little potions and you can do tarot readings in it. Like, it's such a me game. I was bummed it ended so quickly. But I really love the game, so for that reason, it's in my March favourites. There is a second Switch game that I've literally just finished the other day, and that is Life is Strange True Colours. And oh my god, this game had me entirely hooked. I know there's a whole franchise of Life is Strange games, and I'm yet to play the rest of them. I think there's like 3 other games in the series, I don't know. But Google told me that you could play the True Colours game and you don't need to know anything about the other games to play it. So that was fine by me. And again, it's another one of those kind of witchy kind of games where your main character can see people's auras and she can interact with them and see how they're feeling and read into their mind and help them. And oh, there's so many plot lines in this which had me hooked, but I whizzed through it so quickly. I like that it was narrated because it meant I couldn't like spam the A button to get through all the dialogue. So I had to sit there and read everything, or listen to everything even, which was even better for me. But it felt really quick again. I didn't know there were so many kind of challenges and stuff throughout the game. I didn't know that till way afterwards, where when you interact with things with your aura, you could do that with objects, not just people. So I'm definitely gonna go back and try unlock all the aura object things. But the best thing about this game that had me on the edge of my seat, choices you make in the game affect the outcome. I found out after I finished there were 6 different endings depending on the choices that you made throughout the game, which I find adds stakes to the game you're playing, because you're not just mindlessly doing things. You have to think, okay, what do I want for this character? Or how do I get a really interesting ending? You know? It's a great game. And again, I think I will do my favourite Switch games once I've played a few more, and I'm gonna replay it and see different endings, and I'm just, oh, I love it. And I'm definitely gonna go play the other Life is Strange games because I loved them. If and when I play the other ones, I will let you know how I enjoy those. The next kind of media-y things in this category is YouTubers. So I've been trying to branch out to find some more YouTubers to watch, some cozy, comforting YouTubers, and I found 2. I say found. One of them is Kick the PJ. If you're my age, you probably know pretty well. I thought he was a gaming YouTuber, and I think he classes as that, but I stumbled across some other videos. I watched one yesterday about him making a complete new cat tree for his cat. That was pretty cool. If you know me, you know I love Dan and Phil, and he's one of Dan and Phil's best friends, so I've watched a lot of their joint content together, but never really watched Kick the PJ by himself, and it's just very funny. It's long form content in a way that's very snappy and gets to the point. I just love it. He's a very great YouTuber, so I thought I'd include that. And the second YouTuber that I've just discovered is a girl called Cosy K is her YouTube name. She, by the name, is very cozy. I'll be honest, I actually have no idea what her real name is. I don't think I've paid attention enough to know what her actual name is other than Cosy K on YouTube, but her content is so cozy. She is like the evolved version of me that has an office that is so aesthetically done with its beiges and its browns, and she does gaming content and game playthroughs. She does really long form content, like playthroughs of her games which are like 2 hours plus long. I eat that stuff up. Like, it's so comfy to watch because you can just get on with your own task at hand and have a voice in the background just being there with you and showing you their life. And I watched her office makeover vlog or whatever it was, and it's just so cozy and I love it, literally in the name. But yeah, those are the two YouTubers that I've really been enjoying this month. This isn't specific to March, but I thought I'd kind of include it anyway because I've really been enjoying it since, God, before December now. EastEnders. If you're in the UK like me, EastEnders has been around since before I was born and since my parents were children. It is one of those shows that has gone on with an elongated storyline for years, and I've only just gotten into it because of the EastEnders murder plot storyline thing that happened over Christmas. But there are so many new storylines constantly in it, but every day, Monday to Thursday, there is a new episode, and for me, I'm one of those people that like to binge watch shows, but most shows these days, like on Netflix or Disney, they have about 4 seasons with about 12 episodes each and then they're over. EastEnders is literally a show which you can watch every single day and there's always going to be an episode there. You're never going to run out of content. I never thought I'd be a soap opera kind of person, but here I am and I'm not afraid to say it. It is really good. If you haven't started watching EastEnders, honestly, just hop in now. And my final piece of media for March kind of goes without saying. The Ariana Grande album. Oh my god, Eternal Sunshine is a chef's kiss kind of album. I bought the vinyl after I'd listened to the album because the album is incredible. Like, I'm sorry, if you've not listened to the album, please do. It's not just radio mainstreamy. Lyrically, I think it's very lovely, and I had to get the vinyl. This is one of the special ones on her website. Look at that. It is a very beautiful red colour. That is one of the loveliest vinyls I think I've ever come across in my whole life. I love collecting vinyls. I think I want to do a video just showing my vinyls. I might do that after Taylor Swift releases her new album because, surprise, I pre-ordered 2 variants of the Tortured Poets Department and I really can't wait to show that on YouTube. This video is kind of dragging on a little bit now, so I'm going to try to wrap it up with my last favourite few things. So we have food. Now this is a bit of a throwaway category because there's only 2 things in it. Now my first favourite thing, I haven't got it here with me, so I'm just going to speak about it, but is lemonade with fruit squash. Look, you might think that's really weird. I think it's really normal. As a girl that enjoys drinks, I don't know how else to say that. As a girl that enjoys drinking drinks, lemonade with a fruit squash is really nice. I can't stand a regular lemonade. It's just like, okay, it's fizzy lemon water. I don't know, it doesn't do much for me. But I love this fruit squash thing from Sainsbury's. Mix that with the lemonade and oh my god, you add some ice, it's the most refreshing drink I think I've ever had. Ever. And that leads me to my second thing, which isn't really food, but I'm kind of putting it in the same category. Ice cube tray. Me and Chris have had the same ice cube trays since we moved to university. Then we got a fridge for this house, and the ice cube tray that came with the fridge, it's like a fridge freezer thing, those are the ice cubes we've been using since 2022 when we got the house. It's now 2 years later and only have I just invested in a new ice cube tray, and I invested in these ones from B&M and they are very thick and they're silicone. Oh my god, it's the best investment ever. No more of the days of me trying to like get an ice cube out and it's stuck in the tray and it hammering it and it won't come out, or having to defrost the ice cubes for a little bit and then they will get a bit wet and cold and then you lose half the ice cube because they've melted. I don't know why I never thought of this before. A large ice cube will keep your drink colder for longer because it'll take ages to defrost. I don't know. The big ice cubes with my lemonade drink, I think is a winner. Hello, I'm hopping in with some iPhone footage. This is the lemonade I was talking about, and I was just opening a new box, so I thought I would show you. This is the lemonade I was on about. Literally just diet lemonade in a can. You get a pack of 6. It's the Aldi Vive brand, and then in the cupboard, peach and raspberry. This is the one I've been having all of March. These are the ice cubes from B&M. They are thick, and it's all silicone, so they come out so easily in comparison to the ones we were using, which is this one, which came with the freezer. It's tiny, small little ice cube, and I'll show you a comparison. This is how big the small ice cube is from the freezer tray. Look how well that pops out. That is how big the ice cubes are. Look at that difference. I don't even know if you can see me. That's big, that's little. So you can just chuck a few of those into the drink, like so. And now you've got peach ice, lemonade ice. Oh, they're so easy to get out, I love it. Okay, back to the video. Then my second slash third, because ice cube tray wasn't really meant to be a part of this, but my second food thing for this category is a Toblerone. Now this kind of counts for February slash March because Chris got me a Toblerone for Valentine's Day and I was like, thank you, but I've never had a Toblerone in my entire life. Thank you? In my brain I was a bit like, why did he get me a Toblerone? I've never eaten one before. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But then I ate the Toblerone. Oh my god, why did no one tell me how good a Toblerone is? But as you can see kind of there, this like nuggety thing, I didn't know what it was. And these honey and almond pieces have a very chewy texture. There's only a few of them and they're very small. In my mouth, they're very, I don't know, they get stuck in my teeth a little bit. But the chocolate, Swiss chocolate, it's made in Switzerland. I think I've fallen in love with Swiss chocolate because it's so creamy and delicious. This will be my third Toblerone packet. This is my second one and I'm halfway through. And then I was eating a lot of Toblerones and I was like, okay, that could be the reason why I was getting a lot of spots on my face. So Toblerone warranted the e.l.f. skin blemish gel. I don't know, I think they're all kind of linked, to be honest. I love Toblerone, and if you haven't tried it, please just give it a shot. Even if you think it might be a bit weird and you might think only adults have it, no, try Toblerone. Love it. Now that is the end of the categories that I said at the beginning of this video, but there is one more thing I wanted to show you that I got in March. This. I've never had an actual like pop-it kind of thing where you can do that. I don't know how to explain to you how incredible this is. This didn't fall under a category because I didn't really know what to class this as. Is this self-care? Is it food because it's in the shape of a carrot? I don't know. But I love it. I'm one of those people, as I was saying, my mind races very, very quickly, and kind of having something on my desk I can just kind of fiddle with my fingers to kind of keep my hand stimulated is great. People might think these are just for kids. I got this from the works. I'm sure it was like maybe £2, honestly. And it's a carrot because it's part of the Easter collection. My camera just died and that was really frustrating. And then my camera fell off my tripod and then it was a whole thing. I love this small little thing. It's so useful. It's not just for kids. It really, I love it. It keeps my fingers engaged. And I am obsessed with this tiny little fidget thing. Okay, so those are all my favorites for March. If you really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I've noticed, and this is just between you and me, the people that have watched to the end of this video, there is a sneaky person that is thumbing down like all of my videos. Weird, right? And it doesn't get me down because people can freely express if they don't like my videos. But it really hurts my, I don't know how to explain it, but the algorithm and my page and pushing videos out to people. So I don't know why I have a secret hater that wants to thumb down my videos, but that person sucks. And for the rest of you that do thumbs up my content, it really helps and gets my videos to the right people. So please, thumbs up if you haven't already. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I would like to post videos Mondays and Thursdays. That is like what my entire goal has always been. Monday a vloggy video and Thursday a sit-y downy video, kind of like this. So please let me know if you think that would be enjoyable for you to watch. Today's Wednesday, so I'm going to spend the rest of the day editing this video so you can see it tomorrow. So I hope you have a very happy Thursday. Please leave a comment with any video suggestions you may have, because again, commenting on my videos helps the algorithm and helps push my video out to people. So please, if you like me and you like my content, just engage in some way, it'll really help. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Monday, hopefully, with a new video. Alright. Bye! Can someone tell me how to say that? Nougat? Is it nougat? Nougat? Nugget? I don't know. Something.